One of the major differences between the poor and the rich is this. The rich fund their luxury with income-producing assets, while the poor fund their luxury with their salaries, they fund their luxury with their savings. Out of all these income-producing assets that the rich use to fund their luxury, the one that delights me the most is real estate, because it is imperishable, it is indestructible, and it always increases in value. And real estate is the only investment that I also know that you can do with almost zero risk if you do it rightly. My name is Onile. I'm your real estate broker and your investment advisor. I don't just make land lots, I make cash flow lots. 2 weeks ago, I did a video about a land that you need to own, a land that you need to buy that will give you good returns on investment. It's in a strategic location, it's in a very good neighborhood, and it has an excellent title. Genesis Court Phase 2 is the estate at Ajah. I get a number of inquiries, people telling me that they want to see how the place looks. Many of them are Nigerians in the diaspora, and they want to see it before they make that decision. So that is why I'm making this video now. So I want to give you a drive-through from Ajah Bridge down to Badore Road, Ajah, where we have this estate. So join me on this ride. I'll show you around, then we'll get back to the estate and we'll say 1 or 2 things why you need to invest in this estate. See you then. What are those things that are very important to you when you want to buy a property? With my experience in real estate sector, the most important things you need to check on that property, number 1 is the title, number 2 is the location of that property. You also need to check the neighborhood and the developer. What has the developer done before? What is their track record? Have they been able to deliver? You must be very aware that a lot of people have got their hands burnt in the real estate sector because they didn't do the right thing before they engage in that transaction. So this is Genesis Court Phase 2, Ajah. And one of the things I used to talk about this property that makes it a delight for many investors is the neighborhood. This property is in a very good neighborhood of Ajah. To my left here is Cooperative Villas. Cooperative Villas is a very popular estate around this place. It is habitable. This land was sold about 7-8 years ago. So everybody around here knows Cooperative Villas, Badore. And Genesis Court Phase 2 is just sharing fence with this Cooperative Villas, Badore. And as we were driving around, you will have seen quite a number of landmarks that I've shown you on the road. We have banks around this place. We have supermarkets. We have Blenco, specifically supermarkets around this place, very close, about 5 minutes drive from here. We have filling stations. We have cinemas. Quite a number of things that will make life easy around this place. We have it in this location. Victoria Garden City, one of the most sought after estates on the island, is close to this place. And we also have Royal Garden Estate, Ajah. Royal Garden Estate, Ajah is one of the most expensive estates around this exit. A lot of people, smart investors like you, investors in those places, they are living in those places, and those places now are selling as high as 80-100 million naira per plot of land for secondary market. So you should know the value of what you are buying in Genesis Court Phase 2. Now, another thing about this property is the title. The title of this land is C of O. When you are buying land, you need to buy something that you buy and you can go to sleep. Buy it and go to bed. Do not start thinking of somebody taking over your land or onile coming to you at every point of construction. Wow, a lot of people have had issues with onile lands in Lagos. You want to do your foundation, they come that day and they say, oh, if you don't give them 500,000 naira, you won't be able to do your foundation. If you get to window level, they come to you, you pay 200. You get to the lintel level, they come to you, they say, oh, you won't start work today unless you pay us 500,000. And God help you, you want to do a story building, you want to deck, they come again to you and say 500,000, you negotiate back and front 300,000. Do you want to experience all of this? This is sickening. You bought your land, just go ahead and start building immediately. That is why I always advise people, buy land in an estate. Buy from a developer that has a track record. Genesis Court Phase 1 is just about 2 minutes drive along the road. It's a fully habitable estate already. People are living there. You can see what the developer has been able to achieve with that. With that, you know what they are able to deliver in this estate. So the neighborhood is very fantastic. The title is okay. And this neighborhood again, the regional road that Lagos State government is working on at the moment, the regional road is taken off from Freedom Way down to VGC. So, and that regional road is being built so as to decongest the Lekki Epe Expressway. Before, you used to have just one road down from Ikate down to Ajah. But now, the work on that road now is about 23% completed according to the Commissioner of Works when she came around last 2 weeks to check the progress of work on that place. So from that place down is going to drop at VGC. And what that tells you is, if you are coming from Lekki, you don't need to come straight on Lekki Road, just enter Freedom Way. And from there, in few minutes, you get to VGC. And from VGC, you approach the Ajah Bridge. And in no time, you are already on this place. You are already in your house if you want to live in this place. So that is very important. And that project is supposed to be delivered by June 2022. And right about that time, the Fort Mainland Bridge is supposed to also start. So all of these are very important things that adds value to a property. It is the number of human activities around an area that will determine how fast the property will appreciate. So this property will appreciate very, very fast. So you don't want to miss this opportunity to take advantage of this property. So another thing I want to talk about is how many, okay, if you have had experiences in the past, you have bought some properties, especially lands, how many developers have you seen that as the land that they are selling, and he already has a layout plan before people start buying the land. I've not seen many, to be honest with you. But this property here, before they started selling the land at all, this developer made sure that the layout of the estate is in place. They started working on the road. They started working on the basic infrastructure that you expect to see. The drainage. Let me show you the layout now for you to see. Look at this is the gate. That's the gate. And you can see the perimeter fencing is already on. And beside me here, part of what I said about infrastructures on the estate. These pipes are the water drain pipes. So when you build, so your downspouts from your roof will come down to this drain and pass water down to the drainage channel. So we have a central drainage channel in this estate. So that is the gate behind me, and you can see how the layout is. This is the drainage. You have interlocked paved road down across the estate. They might have completed this in the past, but because of the high duty vehicles that will still be delivering stuffs to the estate, that is why it was stopped somewhere along the line over there. So by the time all of the works on building, dropping sands and all in this place is completed, then it will be a good time for them to complete the interlocking paved road. But to some extent they have done that, and they are currently working on the access roads into all of the plots. So you just need to make your payments and get your building approval and start building almost immediately. Start building almost immediately. So another thing is why you should buy this estate. This land is completely dry. It's completely dry. This is a very good location. Now, let me just show you around for you to see for yourself. Oh, wow. So the land is dry. It's in a good neighborhood. It has a good title. If you want to live in this place with your family, this is a very good place for you to live. And in this estate, you can build block of flats, you can build terraces, you can build fully detached duplex on your land. So here it is. You can even see a caterpillar still working. That is the continuation of the drainage that will go to the gatehouse. So that's the caterpillar there. Caterpillar is working on the access road into all of your plots. So you don't have any issue accessing your plots at all. Just make your payment, you get allocated, and you start building right immediately. You start building immediately. So everything you need to do in terms of infrastructure that you need in this estate has already been put in place. So where else do you want to invest? Where else do you want to put your money than Genesis Court Phase 2? Ajah is just 3 minutes from here. And if you are coming from Lekki, after the Lekki toll gate, after the second toll gate at Chevron, all of these locations are very close to this place. After Chevron, you just drive through, you get to the Jubilee Bridge, but you're not climbing the Ajah Bridge. You just turn under the bridge to the left, drive down, find your way to Badure Road. If you can even follow the video that I did earlier, you'll be able to see how to locate the estate for yourself. We don't sell black markets. We don't sell land so we have hidden charges or hidden information you don't give out. This is a business of trust. So you don't have to lie about anything. This is a very good opportunity for you to invest. Invest here for rental income. Invest here to stay for you and your family. I used to tell people this. I said, if you want to live somewhere with your family, you can live wherever you want to live, really. But if you want to invest, you need to invest where the numbers make sense. And one of the best places where the numbers make sense on the planet Earth right now that I know is Lagos State, Nigeria. And in Lagos State, Lekki, Lagos Island is one of the best places where your money can count, where your money will grow with the speed of light. So Genesis Court Phase 2 is what we should invest in. Very, very important. Invest in this place. Smart investors like you are already buying into this place, and the prices will go up anytime from now. On Monday, the price of this property will move from 24 million naira to 27 million. So if you invest right now, it means within 1 week you are making 3 million naira on your investment. It does not get better than that. So right now, 24 million naira, you can lock down one plot of this estate. You can buy 1 acre 6 plots, invest in it. You can carve out your land, build whatever you want to build on it. So we are very particular about greenhouse in this place. So you can see the trees are being planted already, and right here work is going on. These are the keps for the road, and the caterpillar just walk on this road right now. This is directly to all of the plots, so you have your access road already. To my left is foundation for a plot. So someone already bought this and is carving out his plot, so you can buy yours and carve out your plot and start building. We have just about 40 plots left in this estate. You don't want to wait till you hear that the prices have increased or you hear that it is sold out. Land is a scarce resource around this place. There's this popular saying that you don't wait to buy land, you buy land and wait. This is the right place for you to invest. The future of this land is not in 5-10 years. The future of this property is right here with us. So invest in this place now, and you'll be amazed at the returns you get on your investment. So 600 square meters is currently going for 24 million, and we have 450 square meters. We have 300 square meters also, depending on what you want to build. But the price right now is 40,000 naira per square meters for the land and the development fee. Let me show you a wider view. The water you can see on that land is because it hasn't been channeled to the drainage. That's why you have that water there. But every other place, the road is dry. We always bring you the right investment, and we only recommend developers that matches their words with actions. For the first set of subscribers to this estate, they were promised interlocked paved road. We have that now. They were promised a good drainage system. They have that right now. So also in this estate, you'll be having 247 electricity with dedicated transformer. You'll be having central sewage system. You'll be having closed circuit television, camera security, uniform security men. You'll be having green area in the estate. You'll be having recreational area for your kids. You'll be having an estate gym, an estate recreational center. This is very developed neighborhood, and trust me, you will love to raise your family in a type of neighborhood like this. The land is still very much affordable. Can you see the width of the drainage?
This width is about 2 meters. That's to tell you how particular we are to ensure that we don't experience flooding in this estate. You may not be able to control what happens outside your estate, but of course you can control what happens in here. That is why it's very important for you to buy your property, buy your land in a structured estate, so you don't have to start depending on the government or the community association to start donating money, let's work on our road and all, so you don't be at their mercy. Estates like this is where you should invest for rest of mind.